Hey all, Lost D Punch Out TV. How you all doing? Um, I'm in a mood to go in on Conor Benn today. Not bad, but a lot of people might not like this, what I'm going to say, but I have to point out that this he's just unbelievable with the levels of arrogance, and ignorance, and just thinks that he's above the law. So, that picture, what you see at the start before the video, was taken last Saturday, I think, or last weekend, and on his Instagram, he put a picture of him going into a burger joint or shop, what a restaurant, whatever, coming out and putting that quote hashtag in LA looking for Manny Pacquiao. So I thought to myself, oh, let's just put a few home truths out there again. I've done these videos many times, but I gotta keep roasting this. Well, not roasting him, I just gotta point out the facts to this kid. That number one, right? You haven't got a frigging boxing license for starters, pal. You haven't got a boxing license. So you think that you're trying to make these fights. You were trying to make that fight in Saudi with Chris Eubanks Jr. Eubanks Jr. has come out yesterday and said he would have fought him, but he had to be in the UK. Plus, he's got other business with Liam Smith. So now he's gone on this run of looking for pensioners again, which he was doing before. Manny Pacquiao is a 44-year-old retired boxing legend who in his day you wouldn't have stood around with him. Conor Benn has gone on before he cheated. He's gone and ducked loads of British fighters or fighters over here in Britain to try and go the world level way. Michael McKitson ducked him. Josh Kelly, there was talk of you to fight him. Nothing ever come of it. In my eyes, Josh Kelly wanted that fight. You, not interested. You think you're better than them. You can go around them. So you swerve Josh Kelly. David Avavician, who Bud Crawford just put to sleep. You absolutely have nightmares when that guy's name is mentioned. I can see the fear in your face when that name, David Avavician, is mentioned. No part of Avavician did you ever want. So you swerved him. You've been fighting all these washed up fighters like that Vargas. Is it Samuel Vargas? I can't remember now. I was that many bloody Vargas. I think it was Samuel Vargas. Absolutely shot to pieces. I don't know where Eddie dug him up from. Chris Van Erden. Not been in the ring for 3 years. Shot to pieces. You could quite clearly see it. Chris Algieri. Shot to pieces. Dug up. Shot to pieces. The guy's a laughing joke, and he's saying it's all about legacy. You fighting Manny Pacquiao has got nothing to do with legacy. It's got to do with money, right? You're calling out. You put that picture up on your Instagram. Manny Pacquiao hashtag looking for you. Well, if you're calling out fighters, then why don't you? And you say you want to fight in the US because you don't want to fight in the UK anymore. Why don't you go over to America and go and fight Virgil Ortiz or go and fight Jerome Boots Ennis? Why don't you go and do that? I'll tell you why you won't do it, because you'll get absolutely pulverated off them. You'll get smashed to smithereens. You know it, I know it, and most of the boxing world know it. You see, Conor Benn has been carefully moved around the chessboard before he got done for, well, he hasn't even been done, but before he popped dirty, he's been carefully hand-selected opponents which have been buried for 6 to 12 months. You know, you'd never, like I say, you'd swerve David Avavisian absolutely by miles. You swerved Josh Kelly. You swerved Michael McKitson. These were fighters from your own country. Even though David Avavisian is from Russia, I think, or Belarus, wherever he's from, he fights over here. You absolutely swerved him. You swerved Florian Marcoux. You didn't want any of that work. Marcoux was chasing you around like a fly around shit for over a year, calling you out. You didn't want nothing. You just kept saying, "No, you're not on my level. You're not on." Well, Conor Benn, what is your level? I ask you that. What is your level? Because up until you pop dirty, for me, this is the reason why I've always not been liking this kid, and I've never been on the hype train, the Conor Benn hype train, because I see past all the shit what you're doing. Fighting stiffs and bums, or washed up fights. No one's a bum who gets in the ring, so I take that back. But fighting old fighters who was clearly shot to pieces. Virgil Ortiz is younger than you. Why don't you go and fight him? But you won't call out Virgil Ortiz. You won't call out David Avavisian. You won't call out Jerome Boutsanis. But you'll call out Manny Pacquiao. And I was reading the comments to this picture, and it was absolutely hilarious. Everyone was saying, check your nearest retirement home and stuff like that. You might find Pacquiao in there. And to be honest, I think Manny Pacquiao would absolutely do a number on him if I'm honest. I think Pacquiao would put him to sleep. I do. You're a drugs cheat. You're a failed. You failed a drugs test twice. You think you're above the British Boxing Board of Control, told them to do one. You won't provide this 270-page dossier. Hopefully the British Boxing Board of Control are going to slap a 2-year ban on you. I have heard that he is going to hand over this 270-page dossier to the British Boxing Board of Control. If they can prove that it was accidental, you're still getting a 2-year ban. If you can't prove that it was accidental, you're getting a 4-year ban. The British Boxing Board of Control are reaching out to all 4 governing bodies to try and get this kid to not be able to fight, or reaching out to other countries so he can't fight in them countries. But he will. And Eddie Hearn's an absolute joke. You know, like I said, if I didn't think you were guilty before when I saw you on Piers Morgan, then I've definitely thought you were guilty. You want to fight. You want to say that you want to. It's not about money. It's about legacy. Bollocks, man. That Manny Pacquiao fight's nothing to do with legacy. It's all about money. Same with the Conor Benn, Same with the Eubanks fight. And that was the reason why you wanted to fight him at a catch weight. Instead of fighting killers in that 147 division, because there's plenty of good fighters in there. You know, and I don't even name the top 2. Bud and Spence. You know, Keith Thurman. There was talk of you wanting to fight Keith Thurman. Why don't you fight Keith Thurman? You won't go anywhere near Keith Thurman. Because Thurman will do a number on you. But all you want to do is just fight old men or old ex-good fighters, and then make out like you've got it on your CV that you beat them in the prime. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I hope he gets banned for 4 years. I really do. Can't stand the guy. I think he's arrogant. He's ignorant. He thinks he's above the law. He thinks he's better than everyone. But you go, if he does manage to get fights in the US, you ain't going to go and fight Jerome Boutsanis. You definitely won't go and fight Virgil Ortiz, because you're getting put to sleep. You know it, I know it, and the whole boxing world knows it. Like I say, you and Tyson Fury are very, very similar. You're both drugs cheats. You both swerve fighters, and you both talk absolute nonsense. That's why I always go in on these two. I know people are sick of hearing it, but it just does me head in when I see these little stupid little tweets and these stupid little Instagrams. Hashtag Manny Pacquiao looking for you. Hashtag, how about hashtag David Avavician, I'm looking for you. Or hashtag Boot Tennis, I'm looking for you. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. You're a con man, you're a fraud, you're a drugs cheat, and you're nothing like your father. I'm sorry. Nothing like your father. You might be your father's son, but you're nothing like your father. You're cut from different cloth from your father. Your father was a warrior who fought people. You didn't see him ducking Gerald McClellan at the time. The whole frigging country was against Benn, saying he was going to get knocked out. Me included. Because at the time, Gerald McClellan just sparked out Julian Jackson twice. He was gone down as one of the hardest hitting boxers of all time. Ferocious puncher. But Benn didn't duck him. You know, he didn't duck Michael Watson or Eubanks. But you want to duck all these other fighters and go fight old men. So anyway, yeah, check your local retirement home. See if Manny's in there, because he probably is somewhere playing bingo in the hall. Anyway, I better get back to work. Just film this on my break. Peace out. Catch you soon.